Today, we are going to do some serious real talk. Everything that I talk about in this video is my own opinion, and it may be controversial in my field, but I just feel like you guys need to know the truth. And I want to be as honest as possible before you make such a life-changing decision and decide to become a naturopathic doctor. What sparked me to make this video was that I've been getting so many similar questions lately. I don't know what it is or if everyone's on the same wavelength right now, but people have been sending me questions basically asking if this is a decision that they should make, if they should still pursue naturopathic medicine, and if it's worth pursuing, and if I have any regrets about choosing this profession. So because I've gotten so many questions about this, I decided to make a video because I'm sure a lot of you guys out there have similar questions or have thought about some of the things that I'm going to bring up. So if you are new to my channel, I am Dr. Marola. I'm a licensed naturopathic doctor here in the state of California. And if you're one of my subscribers, welcome back. So let's get started. There are three things that I feel like are the most important for you to think about when you are deciding if this is a career path that you want to pursue. So I thought that we would go from, I guess, the hardest to hear to the easier things to hear about. So we're gonna go hard and end light, if that makes sense. Number one, if you want to become a naturopathic doctor, you need to be prepared to deal with a lot of negativity. The reality of it is, when you search for naturopathic medicine, you are going to come across some positive articles and comments, but also some really negative stuff out there. And this happened when I was first researching naturopathic medicine, and it did kind of make me have some second thoughts for a quick moment. But then when I got into naturopathic medical school, and I swear nearly 99% of the students who are in naturopathic medical school have probably felt little moments of doubt here and there because of all of the negativity out there. I may be wrong. I may be totally wrong, but I know a lot of people that I've talked to because I went through it and I've talked about it with some of my friends, and I know that they have also experienced moments like that too, is when you hear all these negative comments, there's comments out there about naturopathic medicine being fake medicine, quack medicine or quackery, pseudoscience, witchcraft, you name it. There's so many comments out there about the profession. And when you hear those things, it can be kind of hard, especially if you are very sensitive like I am. And I had to learn how to grow thick skin. I mean, I'm still learning how to grow thick skin. And this YouTube channel has really helped me because when you are vulnerable and you start talking about yourself on the internet and on social media platforms, you get comments like this and like this. And it's crazy because so far, knock on wood, everyone that I've met in person who's an MD or a DO or a nurse or some kind of healthcare practitioner has been really supportive of naturopathic medicine and what naturopathic doctors do. The only time I've ever come across negativity was on the internet from trolls, my favorite people. So be prepared because you are going to see a lot of stuff out there, and there's a lot of politics behind naturopathic medicine as we continue to grow and fight for licensure and scope of practice and regulation in all 50 states across the nation. And in Canada, I think there's some territories that are still unregulated for naturopathic medicine. So it's really hard, and that's something that you need to realize and know that you're going to be facing pretty much your entire career. That's the first and most important thing, in my opinion. Secondly, you need to understand that choosing a path or career in naturopathic medicine is not only life-changing, but it is a big financial decision to make as well. Naturopathic medical school is not cheap. Best year is the most expensive. It's around 40 grand a year without books and supplies and other fees and expenses included. So you need to be mindful of those too. And that all varies, especially cost of living depending on the state that you go to school in. And as of right now, I think the school in Toronto, the Canadian College of Naturopathic Medicine, is the least expensive. It's around 20 grand a year. So those are some things that you have to really think about. And then it also differs, like for me, I don't have a family, I'm not married, so it's probably going to be different or something that you should really think about if you have a family or others that you need to consider as well. As for job outlook, So far, job outlook seems pretty good, but I think it also depends on the state that you decide to practice in, what services you decide to offer, whether you're gonna work full-time or part-time. There's probably some other factors that I'm not thinking of at the moment, but I would say those are the top ones that you really need to consider, because not every state in North America is licensed or regulated for naturopathic medicine. So if you come from a state where naturopathic medicine is not regulated and it is illegal for you to practice naturopathic medicine, then you might want to reconsider either moving to a different state that is licensed or considering a different career path. And there are other options. If you are interested in holistic medicine, you don't have to become a naturopathic doctor. And this is something that I think is very important for people to know. I love naturopathic medicine. I think it's an amazing career and I don't have any regrets. And if I could go over and do it again, the only thing I would change is getting a different undergrad degree. Other than that, I think naturopathic medicine is an amazing career, but honestly, I do not think it is for everyone. And that's okay. That is okay, because not everyone needs to be a naturopathic doctor. I think that MDs are great. I think DOs are great. Nurse practitioners, everyone plays a role in a patient's health. So if you're interested in integrative or holistic medicine, but maybe you are unsure about naturopathic medicine, then you can look into the Institute of Functional Medicine, IFM, and the Academy of Integrative Health and Medicine, AIHM. Those are two really good, well-known programs or organizations that offer certificates in integrative medicine. And that's another route that you can take if you want to become an MD or DO. And then you can go through one of those programs and become a certified integrative healthcare practitioner. So there are so many options that you can take nowadays. Also, if you are maybe interested in a dual degree of naturopathic medicine with maybe MD or DO, that is a great option as well. So if you decide to go that route, then I recommend going to MD or DO school first, and then going to one of the accredited naturopathic medical schools in North America, because most of your credits will transfer and you won't have to be in the program for as long as 4 years. It'll be a lot shorter. It doesn't work the other way around from what I understand. So, and I wouldn't want to risk it, so I would recommend going that route first, and then going to one of the accredited naturopathic medical schools. And then lastly, think about what you would want to do with your degree in naturopathic medicine. If you're interested in trauma or emergency medicine, naturopathic medicine is not the best route for you. You would be better off going to MD or DO school and becoming an ER doc or a surgeon or something else that deals with trauma and emergencies. Naturopathic medicine is good for primary care, for chronic diseases, women's health, skin, GI issues, hormones, everything but emergency medicine. And again, this is just my opinion. I know there are some naturopathic doctors that might disagree with me, but I think it's really important to kind of know why you want to get your degree in naturopathic medicine and what you want to do with it after you graduate. All right, so that is all I have for today's video. And I just want to end by saying, if you want to choose a career in naturopathic medicine, I fully support you, but I want you to know that, especially if you are on the fence and unsure of whether or not this is something that you want to pursue, that you want to jump in, because it is not a decision that you should make abruptly. You should really sit down and think about it and make sure that this is something that you want to put your heart and soul into, and to put your money into it as well, because it is a big financial decision to make. So if you're on the fence, I hope that this video helped you make the final decision of whether or not you want to pursue naturopathic medicine. And that's all I have to say. So if you like this video, hit the little thumbs up below, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below as well. Bye!